Okay. Okay. Last time I played during Halloween, I beat this run. So I'm going to do my next run. I'm going to do a kill everyone run. Nightmare? No, not right now. I could skip the story stuff now. So, as the title would suggest, what? Yes, on the Switch. Yes, it switches stage 8 with stage 9. I find stage 8 a better stage anyways. I'm not a fan of stage 9. It's a I don't know what they were thinking, but it's a very ugly looking stage. The palettes seem completely off, and its design just seems like a step back from every other stage in this game. The boss is pretty cool, but it has the same problem every boss in this game has. The bosses in this game has the Twilight Princess problem. Too much show and not enough oomph to them. Okay, I'm clearly not going that way. The only run I haven't done in this game yet is, oh, my son's mad at me now, he's closing the door. I'm talking too much. The only run I haven't done is solo run. Solo ignore everyone run, whatever one you want to call that. I'm currently at the library in that run on the Switch. I love how this game controls, I have to be honest. I'm technically playing as a slow Ryu, if you get. That was a waste. Why did I even bother? I love the way he holds the sword. As you can tell, I've been playing this game a nice bit. But even then, this the solo run is still a bit of a journey. Nice. I wasn't a huge lover of the themes at first, but they really warm up on you. Oh yeah, when the music at first, I just said it felt flat compared to the old Castlevanias, but they warm up on you. Like I never did say that before, but I just felt like it wasn't the feeling it wasn't Castlevania. One thing I had to do with this game a lot is to get over the it's not Castlevania thing, get over my biases. I'm an asshole. Kill human. Don't talk to human. Don't let human plead. Kill the human. They warm up on you. Like I like auto music once they've warmed up, but at first I was no lover of hardly any of it. Let me decide. Let me decide my favorite musics as I go through it. Did you do the murder everyone run? Like did you do like every run? Because I considered 5 runs. There's that's what I look at this game as. The join everyone, kill everyone, or ignore everyone run, and then there's Nightmare and Ultimate. Ultimate Zenitsu is... And can you believe I remember his name? How bad I am at remembering names. It's like, you know, Dark Souls, that Pope boss. No, I know it's Pontiff Sullivan. At least I know that much. But I'm so bad for remembering names. Ultimate's cool, but Ultimate is a fun run. In other words, you have you're overpowered. You're playing hard mode, but you have Oz Zenitsu's abilities, and you could team up with everyone. It's called. I think it's called Ultimate for that reason. You can get so overpowered. I should have kept what I had. Ooh. This screen is rough on Ignore Everyone Run. Also, hold on. I think I might have this on unlisted. Yes, I do. I wonder. I just switched it to public. When you're finished using feature. Can you look at my channel to see if I'm showing as live? I just switched it to public. Okay, perfect. I would have died then if I wasn't if I didn't have the superpower jump. I caused the upgrades in this, applying Metroidvania gameplay to classic Castlevania, because that's technically what it is. Oh, you fuck! You jumping over it again? Oh, okay. This screen is beauty when you is a thing of beauty when you analyze it. You could walk past the screen and not even realize it. It's too bad the palettes. This game has a color palette problem. Good game, but it does have a huge color palette problem. That's one of my criticisms after playing the game sometimes. That screen, like, I know they're trying to get the NES feeling, but I've seen NES games look better color-wise than that. Otherwise, that's a beautiful screen. This game has some beautiful-looking screens that's fucked by the game's queer choice of color palette. God, I'm still alive. What I mean by upgrades is like these things, like, or I'm trying to think if that's what you're trying to say. Shit. Oh shit. I thought I had the whip then. Oh, stupid. No, stage 9 is a sharp reminder of how bad this game's palettes can actually be. Like, I know that they were trying something with it, but whatever they were trying with stage 9, it failed. Shit. Not that much health, Can. Worse than I would like it to be. Another criticism I got about the game is I don't find this game has a single hard boss. Even on hard mode, they get a little bit harder, but nothing. I'd rather have this one. If the boss, even like the bosses do kill me, but I don't find them as punishing as your typical NES boss. Which technically is a good and bad thing. Shit. That's the biggest problem with the boss. They spend way too much time standing in one spot. See, if I was close enough then, those free hits. That is the bulk of my criticism with every boss in this game. They sit still too much. Way too long do they sit in That was my fault then. In these idle positions. Just eating damage. Does some of these attacks where they just stay still for too long should have not have been. Shit. That was hard to avoid, knowing when to jump. Stage 6 boss. Is that the blood misses? Technically Jackwheel. It's that game's Jackwheel. It follows you. Wherever you are, it's going to go. So, I've never tried ducking it, but that's a good thing to consider. So, the best way to do it is jump and let it, if you time it right, he'll be up, and you could just duck, just stand under it. But getting the timing right is another story. That's one of the harder ones to avoid. Which... That's another criticism I got. What is even the point of them? They never kill you. I've never been killed by one of those moves. Have you? I don't think they can. You could have one block of health and they still won't kill you. They make no sense. There's no point for those attacks to be added. It's another... Shit. It's another issue I have with the bosses. It's like they were afraid to have those attacks kill you. Oh. That time when you think you got a duck to attack those things, but you don't. Oh, do I have double jump now? Yes, I do. Another OP ability. But this game is designed around these OP abilities.
Can I have my charger from my Switch?
Yes, you can.
What do Curse of the Moon mean?
Curse of the Moon. Oh, I better be careful. What a tangle now. I don't want to... It's tangled up against my modem. I don't want to accidentally unhook my modem. There you go. Here, Levi. I bet they were originally designed to kill you, but I bet too many people complain as that being an old school thing. It's definitely reminiscent of Rondo of Blood. It has Rondo of Blood written all over it. But I guess, like, during development, there was too much complaint over it. This game is a bit more on, shall I say it, on the casual side than the old school games, which is not a bad thing. Getting an extra life for dodging him don't even make sense, if you think about it. It's one of those things of Ah, it's one of those things where they're casualizing an old school game. There was no need of it. It should have killed you. I don't want to sound like a couple people that I know of, but it should just kill you. Fuck it. It should. We're the age demographic that's trying to appease to. So the very fact that it doesn't kill you is an insult. That doesn't make me like the game any less, but I find it insulting. Very, very, very insulting. Okay, I'm going too far with it now. Okay. Oh, I could have just... Every boss don't have a suicidal attack. The big dragon boss don't have it. So you're... would that actually be better? I think that would actually be better. I suppose. Shit. Okay, point to that. Why did you point to that? See what position you put me in pointing to that? But I got super jump attack. I'm not worried. I gotta remember from now on that skeleton is deceiving. I doubt he's even pointing to the candle. It just looks like he is. Oh wait, if I get that one, the next one will definitely be the one I'm looking for. If it's that particular candle, because I'm starting to grasp the candle system. It's just a bit on the confusing side. I just know it won't give you what you already have, so it will get, if you already have the item, it will give you something else. Oh shoot. This is one of the examples where oh yeah, I got double jump. That's right. I once killed him by hitting the hand once. Can you... Nice. That... Whatever. I don't even know how that one hit me. He comes out as like a fairy type thing. Spoiler alert, I just killed the main antagonist. And a new soul has stirred within you. Well, it's not spoiler of this game. And it's not much of a spoiler. He's pretty much being played, like in all the trailers, he's being played up as the main antagonist. I think he's being played up as the main antagonist of this series, if it's going to be more than 2 games. Oh yeah, this theme is good too. This is one of my favorites. In fact, this is probably one of my favorite stages. It's very reminiscent of old school Castlevanias too, because old school Castlevanias, both Castlevania 3 and Castlevania 4 has this type of stage around halfway to the castle. And so does this stage also oddly reminds me of the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Genesis ones. Just not as so fucking goddamn crazy. Shit. Oh, I could jump up here. Oh my. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this game was not balanced for these abilities. Now that I think about it. I think the game was balanced. In my review, I was clearly wrong. The game was balanced for not having them. Because these abilities are, without a doubt, very OP when you think about it. What? Okay. Oh yeah, I have run now. I forget. I have a tendency to keep forgetting run. Now tell me how I was right here. Tell me how this level design. Now tell me how this level design was balanced around that. I was most definitely wrong. Oh shit. Shame that you didn't. See, the best thing about run is when you do the double jump, it just keeps the momentum going. I will do that when I do the solo run. Fuck you. I want to keep the variety going, even though I did this run last time. I will do that when I do the solo run. Shit. Woo. Shit. This is so fun to do, though. I think I could get that. Oh, no. They made it just out of reach. But I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, I might. No. One thing I don't know if you noticed, but you probably have gone through several runs, the moon slowly fills itself out throughout the game. It tells you what the shape the moon will be at every level, like in the main map. I still don't know yet where the upgrades are. Like, I think I got almost every one in one of my falls, but... And I think the only way you can get every single upgrade is the Nightmare run. Can I get a first attack up here? Yeah. How did I miss one then? Here's one thing I learned about this game's design too. There's a lot of paths I've missed because I'll show you the example here. There's a lot of paths I'd like to check out. Whatever I was trying to do there. These things are annoying. Well, that was depressing. Like, for example, I don't think I got to. I could get that path now. Oh, I could still get that path. Yeah. So. Yes, here we go. There's one path here I definitely need Jibble or Yukam Alucard to get through. So, when I have the characters, I would take that path. However, because I'm forced to take an alternate path, I'm already met with this. Ooh. Oops. Now, it seems like that alternate path was designed for this run specifically, now that I think about it. But I've seen other examples that don't work like that. Oop. Even when I fuck up, I can still jump back. Oh, those things. Oh, I don't have the thing. Shit. It's worth using run if you could. When you realize that it affects your double jump as well to just become so fast. It's just difficult to control. That's all. It's easy to. Fuck this. I'm gonna regret that kill that enemy. Woo! Don't even need it. Okay. Shit. Woo! This one's tricky to avoid, but I think I gotta figure it out. Oh shit. You're supposed to jump over them and then get in this little spot here. Yeah. The hardest attack to learn to avoid is that when he's on the right side and he comes in towards the left, shoots that big beam that covers the entire screen, and like on the left half. But all you have to do is jump over him, and you need to know that in order to avoid getting hit in the final attack. Ah! How? I accidentally pressed the jump button. Oh, I can. Lard, dying. Slappy, slappy. Nice. No, it'd be better to have. Ah! I wonder if I could have duck under that. You know what? I just realized something. Maybe I think I have? No, I think the low attack is still better. I'm constantly getting free men here, so I don't even have to worry. I wonder if I could even just jump up there. No.
You could place down music blocks and make the music without you tapping on them.
Wow, that's cool. Fortnite is getting cooler and cooler, despite what everyone says about it. Fortnite's creative is a cool experience. You should see the. It's great for me, people who love like level design. It's like it's the first time in the world I could like get a taste of 3D level design. It's a Zelda Classic 2D, and I find it so much fun to learn how to create fun PvP arenas for the Fortnite crowd. The very fact you can create your own PvP arena is nuts. Fortnite still has its own problems though, hackers. It's a game that's hacked to death. Like, despite what people say about Fortnite, like, after play, I bet most people who saying it don't even play it. But after playing it with my son, I can objectively say where its faults and its strengths are. And Fortnite has become that much of a better game since its creative mode. Sorry, you can hate me for saying that, but its creative mode has made it a much better game. You can, like, it would be different. It was just like, oh, like, let's just create a random area for no purpose other than create. But it's not that. Oh shit, oops. It's not that. You're doing more than just create. You can create a PvP arena. I feel like I'm creating my own, like, being the old school GoldenEye crowd. I feel like I'm creating my own GoldenEye arena. I made this, like, I love it. It's horrible for me to say, but I have to give the game credit where it's due. Bunny girl twomps. Triforce could use enemies like this. They're pretty neat. And those shooters, that's right. Those shooters that I've been that I was requesting would be like the ones that shoot like that, but have control where you can shoot. Like, they're shooters that you can kill, but you can have it like directional, or you can have it like full blown, like just directional, like shoot left, or you can, but you can attack it, or you can have full blown Blaster Master ones that just shoots horizontal and vertical. Some hold on. Not the bunny girls itself, the physics. I don't think I can live up myself if I actually make them bunny girls. Oh! No! How did that not work? If I didn't jump, I would have survived. Everything went wrong there in the worst possible ways. If I had attacked, I would have hurt them. If I didn't use the sub-weapon, everything went downhill so fast. My decision-making in that situation has failed me. Every decision I've made. Oops. I could have gone through that a little bit easier. This room that gives Woosh trouble. Uh... Oops. Wow, getting through this game is so fast when you're playing this mode. Like, I can't believe I'm here already. Shit. Yeah, I got no trouble beating this. This is gonna be easy. Watch how I die. Shit. Shit. The fire boss could kill me though. Oh yeah, now she fucked herself. But I better not get too cocky. I only got a couple hits left. Barely done it, even though I said it would be easy. Shit. Poor start. Oh, what? How did I not get hit then? Oh, and then I get hit then. Ooh, what's that? Shit. Shit. I got my hearts back and you robbed me. You clown. I must get that candle for that one little thing that I did not need. Imagine trying to read them. One pig cloud things. When pigs fly, right? I doubt they're pigs. I think they just looks like pigs to me. Now tell me how that's balanced around this gimmick. Like, I just skipped this room. Like, what was I thinking when I made that review? Oops. Frog! This version is the best character in the game. I fucked up. You know that? I fucked up. And I could have avoided that by using my sub-weapon. Oh! Well, oh! That's twice! Did I really, on my Switch, I went here, I tried going here by jumping down there and jumping over, forgetting this exists? The pit? That was hilarious. Twice I technically jumped out of the hole with the double jump. Double jump is wonderful. Oh, whatever. The group is pretty damn OP, though. You have 4 separate life bars. If you have any sense of health management, you, like, it's just... Do you know how to get in there? That's somewhere I have not been. I tried freezing this guy, and... What the hell? What's going on there? Oh, I guess press the too fast. I get it, skeleton, but what's it? How do I get in there? Really? That's how... That's almost kind of so dumb it makes sense. Oh! Oh! Yes! I'm being blessed today. Ah! That happens. Ah! I could have ran that and jumped the whole thing. Why am I doing this wrong? I'm not doing things right, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Man, that's... What's in there then? Ugh. Having that Smurf flying around there is stressing me out. What? So I had half the puzzle figured out, freezing them. Woo! That's how you kill 2 Smurfs. 2 flying Smurfs. See, the moon's almost filled now. But it's not completely filled because I'm not at the final stage. So I'm going to assume the enemy I'm going to fight here is this game's version of death, because we have Jackwheel, Umbrella Jackwheel. Why is it showing arrow that way? Oh, I guess. Well, I guess this is where I would have to go if I was playing solo. I will definitely be doing that in my solo run. In fact, I didn't beat solo. I didn't beat the stage yet in solo. I kept dying in the bottom path with all the platforms, the square platforms that go around in circles, and there's walls and shit. You'll see me do the left path eventually, because I will want to try to beat this game, like, on the computer. He's a cool looking enemy though. But it's too much of this shit. Standing still. No, I don't think I got hit. Oh yeah, I got a life. Cool. Makes no fucking sense. They're not that hard to avoid. I would rather have them kill you. Yeah, this stage is so much better than the stage 9 we got. This stage is so cool. Like, stage 9 had a pretty decent boss, but even that was not much to talk about. This stage is like amazing in comparison. Ah! I forgot. I almost wish stage 9 was as cool as this stage. It almost seems like stage 9 was the afterthought. Like, comparing this stage to stage 9, this stage is amazing. A little on the easy side. It's one of the easier stages, but it's more for show than anything. It's such a cool stage. Even the bosses are a tad easy. The boss does get... That's the only hard jump in the game. In the stage, I mean. That's the only hard spot right there. Another thing I gotta ask you. That I've never... How do you get down here? Like, I went up... But when you go back down, like you think, but as soon as you get over this far, it comes back. Oh. Really? I don't think ice works. You can Google it if you want. I would have Googled it, but it's hard to Google and play at the same time. Oh, what am I even doing? Out of control. What am I doing? I think the problem with this stage would have been so much harder if it didn't give you free men. The extra lives were unnecessary. The stage is already fairly balanced. I don't know what they were thinking with the extra lives. Okay, good enough. Which is strange because the fire shield is not good against most things that are contact damage, and you'd think, like physical stuff, like it blocks magics, but you'd think it wouldn't. The crystal seems solid enough that it wouldn't work. Going through that some easy with that. Even though you could slip it up with
That music is so cool, but I was flying out of the map.
What?
I was flying out of the map.
Oh yeah?
You know what?
What?
You can actually go outside like an invisible wall. But you can't go too far out of it. Because there's another invisible wall that instantly kills you.
Yeah.
You die?
I think I did. What do you think? You think I died?
I want you to play Fortnite with me.
Not right now. It's almost like it just had to be. It's like, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't. It's just, like, they just knew they wanted to troll you with that. But then again, that's probably half the reason. The frog room is probably half the reason they offered a free life. So, was it necessary in the long run, if you think about it? Was the extra life necessary? Because they even give another extra life at the final boss. I feel this stage was designed to be a nice, hard stage, but they fucked it up with the free lives. What the hell was that bang? No, thanks. Thanks, no. No, you can only have one. You have this funny way of...
I got one.
You have this... Yes, you can have one. I should not have done it, but what odds? Free life. There's not a... Like, I think the free lives are unnecessary. That's my final thing. Hey! Just skipped them. Oh, skip the free men? I thought you meant skip the frogs. Nah, man. It's their fault they put it there. I'll take advantage of them if they're there. That's their own problem. No, it's their fault they put it there, not mine. Oh! Oh, yo, you worked. I don't get this first phase of the boss. I don't understand the pattern. It just doesn't seem to have any. You get hit. Okay. He does, like, what is this? Unless out here is where I gotta go. Are these the safe spots? Not entirely. They seem like the safe spots, though. They seem like the spots that those crystals will never attack. Because it makes no sense otherwise. Like, well, I personally feel good boss design. He? I always looked at it as a she. It has boobs. No, it seems like these are safe spots. Oops. Oh shit. Grimir, I think is her name is. Well, it's a demon, so you notice how Japanese culture works. That could be male or female. You don't know what that is. That could be male. Take Dark Souls, for instance. I'm pretty sure Dark Souls has a kind of character like that. Oh yeah. Also, her sprite does not accurately represent her character model, too. Because the rings, for example, the difference between her sprite and her character model, the rings at the end of her wings in the character model, and I think in the 3D depiction is supposed to be hands. I'd prefer the rings over the hands, personally. The rings look so cool. Seeing that as hands just seems strange. But it is more like a bat, ain't that, like... I think that's, like... That's technically what she is, a glorified bat. And she's depicted to have camel legs. And she has a camel attached to her waist, if you notice. A camel's head. To describe this creature. You could probably fought her that many times and not fully noticed the camel. But then again, how can you not? But you would have never guessed her legs are also camel legs. Because again... The sprite don't accurately represent what she is. Hard mode don't give you enough time to get away from that attack, I find. I haven't really figured out how to get away from it. Which is good. These bosses need to be a little bit harder. These attacks are harder too. I do love how this game pulled off the old-fashioned Konami thing. It reminds me of Contra 3, where if you play the game on harder mode, the boss's speed and like different attributes, what attacks they have, just gets a lot more aggressive, but not aggressive enough. Oh yeah, I gotta press something. Or it just does it automatically. What a depressing ending. No one's standing there. Hour and a half it took me to get through this. I feel this game's length is perfect for me. I'm getting sick of games that are too long, even though an hour and a half ain't much. But again, there's so many different ways to play it. An hour for this game, an hour and a half is perfect. You want to play the different ways, and once you get through the 10 or so hours, you're happy, you're done. But see, the best thing about a very short playthrough, it improves replayability. When you got a game that's so long that you don't want to replay it, that's a problem. But the game also got to be as interesting as its length. Because I've played games, like modern games, that are 10 hours long that were just a fucking pain to go through. And then I play games like it's been 50 hours to get through, and only then am I starting to get burned out. Dark Souls, for instance. Even though, like, you could speedrun Dark Souls to get through a lot quicker. But Dark Souls 3, every time, I believe, it takes me anywhere between 50 to 70 hours to beat it. Even where I'm 2 right now at it. And I don't get burned out. But there's some 10-hour games. What an image! It's like, oh, let's show off the best of our characters. The old man gets hit by spikes. Ugh. What a way to show off the glory of our pursuit. Like, look in comparison. This looks awesome. The old man is like killed by the spikes. It's like they don't give a fuck about the old man. I loved my whole playthrough of Celeste, but that's not a game I could see myself replaying much. Exactly. I could replay this much more in Celeste. But also, well, again, I have my gripes with Celeste. The art style of the characters kind of bothered me a little. Not to say that it's a bad thing. I just have my own preference of what I want to play as. That's just me. That is a New Journey's Far thing, not a game thing. That chipmunk-looking character don't appeal to me to the slightest. She looks like a chipmunk. Dim's fighting words. She looks like a chipmunk. Have you ever seen Alvin and the Chipmunks? When you see her character sprite talking, that's what I see. I'm seeing Theodore. Ain't that the little one? I'm seeing Theodore. I can't take it well when I see it. Horrible thing for me to say, but it's true. I should do boss rush mode too. So many things to do in this game. Like they padded out this game so well with the right kind of padding. It's the correct kind of padding and I love it. This is how you do padding right. Most games are padded out in the most horrible way. Even Nintendo can't grasp how to pad shit out. The way true, too. Ocarina of Time, I don't think had padding. I don't think so. Breath of the Wild don't have it either, but it does. But let me explain Breath of the Wild's unique case. Wind Waker had padding, that's for sure. In the form of the fucking Triforce quest. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. The Twilight Realm and Spirit Realm did not need to be executed the way they were. They were nice in idea, but the way they were executed is fucking gross. And now jumping to Breath of the Wild. Yes, the Kakiri Korok things are optional. And I even felt half the shrines were padding. Though I didn't mind. I looked at this as a break. You walk in the shrine and grab a heart. The puzzles outside of it. I actually appreciate that. That got criticism, but I appreciate that. I liked having things to do outside of shrines. It wasn't in shrines. That's not my complaint. But the battle shrines did get repetitive, but for me, I felt it was as a break. I felt if the game had too many puzzle shrines, it would have just, like it's just too much. To me personally. But at the same time, they could have made the battle shrines a lot more interesting. If they have took a page from the very own game. If they took a page from Trial of the Sword to make their battle shrines, that would have been 1,000 times better. Can you imagine if they replaced the battle shrines with what they done in Trial of the Sword? But much more minor. That would have been so much better. But of course, it didn't turn out that way. But I look at half the shrines as a bit of padding. And the Koroks, let me put it this way, Koroks is optional. But consider otherwise the game would have been a big empty world. There's no way around it. It's padding. It's padding. The Koroks are not optional. At least half of them. Half of the Koroks is not optional. The other half is. You kind of have to get a good portion of them to have a decent inventory. Inventory, what am I saying? So, I won't play as no chipmunk girl. I need to play. I'm from a different era, that's for sure. I'm from a different era. Okay, anyways. Well, then again, I'm a guy who plays Donkey Kong Country, and you're playing as literally monkeys. But and I like Donkey Kong Country 3, where you're playing as like this ponytailed and a annoying baby monkey. Who am I to talk? But there's nostalgia in it for me. Okay, anyways, thank you for watching, and I will continue streaming this game's other modes throughout the days. Lucky Chloe. Lucky Chloe is hilarious. She is hilarious. Chipmunk Girl is not hilarious. She's fighting depression and anxiety. What is hilarious about that? That depresses me. Okay, anyways, see you around.